What if Earth suddenly had two moons? It happened without warning. One night, looking up, you didn't see one familiar silver orb, but two. We've always taken our one steady moon for granted, believing it to be a unique cosmic partner. But what if a second moon, a slightly smaller, faster companion, suddenly appeared in Earth's orbit? Let's call it Luna Minor. The consequences aren't poetic, they are catastrophic. The world's gravitational stability, which took billions of years to achieve, is shattered in an instant. The initial discovery causes a global wave of awe, followed swiftly by unadulterated terror. Governments are thrown into immediate panic. Astronomers, whose data has suddenly become worthless, can't even agree on Luna Minor's precise mass or trajectory. The sheer psychological shock of the heavens being fundamentally wrong is as debilitating as the physical changes. News channels can only loop live footage of the ominous new celestial body, creating a global hysteria that has no immediate outlet. The primary effect is simple physics, but the consequences are anything but simple. The world is about to experience the greatest tidal forces in its history. Welcome to a planetary stress test, unlike anything Earth has ever experienced. Welcome to a planet with two moons. The most immediate and brutal change is the tidal apocalypse. Tides are not created by a single moon, but by the gravitational difference across a planet. With two moons, especially if they are aligned, this force isn't doubled, it's multiplied exponentially. We're talking about megatides. Low tide drops to historical lows, leaving kilometers of coastal seabed dry and exposing fragile ecosystems to the harsh sun. The exposed mud, coral, and debris quickly rot, releasing massive amounts of methane into the atmosphere. High tide, however, becomes an inland tsunami. Tides reach hundreds of feet high, instantly swallowing every major coastal city on the planet. New York, London, Tokyo, Shanghai gone in a matter of hours. The world's coastal infrastructure is utterly annihilated, leading to a global economic collapse. Forget about surfing. The only water sport left is a high-speed migration away from the coast, and you'll need a good pair of waterproof binoculars to spot your old state capital. But the moons don't just pull the water, they pull the entire Earth. This massive, unbalanced gravitational tug creates immense planetary torque. The crust of the Earth is now under incredible stress. Tectonic plates grind against each other with unprecedented violence. The planet shakes itself apart. Earthquakes and volcanic eruptions multiply tenfold globally. The ring of fire becomes the ring of constant disaster, reshaping continents in months, not millennia. On top of the tectonic stress, the twin gravitational fields wreck our technological world. Satellites are yanked out of their stable orbits, crashing and burning in the upper atmosphere. GPS, global communication, and weather prediction instantly vanish, leaving the surviving, terrified human population blind and deaf to the accelerating chaos. The disruption is so great it even affects the Earth's magnetosphere. The magnetic field weakens, allowing solar radiation to bathe the surface, leading to a rise in cosmic ray exposure and a rapid onset of cancers for the unprotected. We are rapidly losing our shields, both physical and digital. The two moons don't just affect the land and water, they tear apart the atmosphere and climate systems. The massive tidal movements in the oceans create a global turbulent superstorm. Imagine a constant planet-wide hurricane system driven by the relentless friction of the water against the seabed. This turbulence superheats the atmosphere. Ocean currents, like the Gulf Stream, which regulate European temperatures, are thrown into complete disarray. They either stall completely, plunging Europe into a rapid ice age, or they accelerate wildly, turning regional weather into lethal, unpredictable cataclysms. Next, consider the Earth's rotation. Our single moon has been slowing Earth's rotation over billions of years. Two moons, especially an eccentric Luna Minor, would drastically interfere with this. Our days and nights could become wildly inconsistent, perhaps a sudden 18-hour day or a grueling 36-hour day. This instability has a devastating biological effect, disrupting every known circadian rhythm. Migratory birds crash, plant life fails to photosynthesize correctly, human sleep cycles become impossible to maintain. Forget about daylight saving time. Now we're just hoping the sun comes up before we run out of coffee and sanity. The change isn't just cosmetic, it's a planetary lobotomy that affects every living organism. The gravitational and magnetic chaos in the upper atmosphere generates persistent, spectacular global auroras beautiful, but a deadly sign of the breakdown of our magnetic shield. Moreover, the presence of two large moons eliminates the true night. The planet is in a state of perpetual twilight. Nocturnal predators lose their camouflage, confusing the food chain. Humans, already suffering from irregular days, are driven further into psychosis by the lack of true darkness, the traditional time for mental and physical repair. Earth's surface becomes a chaotic, constantly shifting world of extreme temperatures and unending geological stress. The most fascinating consequence is what happens to the two moons themselves. Two large celestial bodies in such close proximity to a planet are engaged in an unavoidable gravitational orbital war. Luna Minor, being smaller and having a different orbital path, is destined to fall victim to the greater mass of the original moon, Luna Major, and the Earth's gravity. Scenario A, Luna Minor is ejected from Earth's orbit entirely, becoming a rogue object that poses an interstellar threat. The change in gravitational field during its departure causes one final gargantuan global tide. Scenario B, the cataclysm. Luna Minor is pulled into a decaying orbit. It begins to spiral inward toward the Earth. This creates spectacular, terrifying celestial fireworks. As it gets closer, it crosses the Roche limit, the point where the Earth's tidal forces overcome the Moon's own self-gravity. Luna Minor is ripped apart, forming a magnificent but deadly ring system around the Earth. We traded our beautiful blue marble for a giant, rotating death frisbee. Imagine the property value non-existent, unless you enjoy having moon rocks rain down on your roof. This ring system is temporary, though. Over centuries, the debris would rain down as a perpetual, chaotic meteor shower, constantly igniting the atmosphere. Life, already pushed to the brink by the megatides and climate chaos, now faces a fiery orbital bombardment. The sky is breathtakingly beautiful, but it kills everything it illuminates. If humanity survives the initial century of two-moon chaos, what does the new, stable world look like? If the smaller moon successfully created a ring system that eventually rained down, we would be left with our original moon and a heavily scarred planet. Coastal regions are simply unlivable and forgotten, remnants of a lost civilization. Humanity would live entirely inland, focused on agricultural resilience and seismic safety. Our culture would be permanently defined by the Great Collapse and the twin celestial bodies that nearly ended us. The night sky is the most profound change. We'd still have Luna Major, but the ring system, even centuries later, would provide a soft, gentle luminescence, a perpetual glow to the night. It would be beautiful, a constant glowing memorial to the violence that created it. Life would adapt. New plants and animals would evolve to thrive in the shorter or longer days, possibly even developing internal defenses against the higher radiation levels. The new human society focuses on community, self-sufficiency, and above all, meticulous planning for geological and atmospheric shifts. They are a species honed by disaster, wary of the sky and obsessed with simplicity and stability. Their homes are built deep into the planet's core and irony, as the tectonic terror that drove them there was caused by the heavens they now worship with fear. Their calendar, their architecture, and their very language are all rooted in the cyclical, yet terrifying dance of the two celestial bodies that dominate the sky. This journey teaches us that the stability we took for granted is the rarest treasure in the universe. We often wonder about finding another Earth, but rarely pause to appreciate the one we have, a planet that achieved perfect cosmic equilibrium. Our single, boring, dependable moon is not just a light in the darkness. It is the gravity well that keeps us sane, stable, and alive. Perhaps the most terrifying thought is that our planet was meant to be exactly this way. Perhaps the Creator, the universe, or the laws of physics designed it to have one perfect solitary companion. Any deviation from that original design led only to chaos. The single moon was the key to our survival. What if the Earth had two moons? The answer isn't twice the beauty, it's twice the chaos. It's the catastrophic reminder that our beautiful blue marble is perfectly balanced, and even a small change can lead to utter planetary annihilation. Do you think humanity could survive the megatides and the orbital war? Let us know in the comments. If you liked this video, could you give us a like, share, and subscribe? And click that notification bell so you don't miss the next crazy question.